The devotional content of the following Monty Man's Meditorial is provided by Dale and Juanita Ryan and the National Association for Christian Recovery. Copyright 2017, all rights reserved. For a free download of any of our shows, visit us at take12radio.com and click on Follow Me on Podomatic.
Well, greetings everyone. It's the Monty Man once again, as always, with this week's Monty Man's Meditorial entitled Broken for a Breakthrough. Well, last night I worked on the closing shift at our local Adult and Teen Challenge Residential Recovery Center. And as is the norm in the evenings, we had a special speaker come out and share with our recovery community of 35 men his experience, strength, and hope. It was a powerful testimony of the work of God in his recovery. And during his share, he made the following statement: I was broken for a breakthrough. In other words, he had to realize his broken condition before God could break through with the healing that needed to take place in his life so he could recover from his malady. Well, this statement brought me back once again to step one. And in my case, it read, we admitted we were powerless over alcohol and that our lives had become unmanageable. Well, this step was the beginning of my healing process over my addictions. Before I was ever going to consider turning my will and my life over to a power greater than myself, I had to come to the realization that I was powerless. I mean, if I'm not powerless, why in the world would I seek a power, right? Well, none of us looks forward to admitting complete defeat. We're so ego-driven that even in our hopelessness, we think we can control everything and everyone. Never mind admitting our own powerlessness over anything. But if abusing alcohol and narcotics is but a symptom of our illness, then we must get to the root of the problem or the symptoms return. And if not treated, they can come back 100-fold. Well, listen, when we come back, a special closing thought and a special recovery song. Hey, listen, I get it. I get that there's controversy around the whole CBD thing in the recovery community. But remember, contempt prior to investigation. So let me help you out here for a minute. Founded by a father and son in addiction recovery, Exact Nature's all-natural CBD products are specially formulated to help you face the exceptional challenges of recovery, be it addictive cravings, depression, anxiety, or even improving your sleep. Listen, learn more at exactnature.com. And as a Take 12 Recovery Radio listener, use the code TAKE12 and you'll receive a 20% discount on your order. Oh, and by the way, there is no THC in Exact Nature products. So you might not get high, but you might just get to feeling better. That's Exact Nature at exactnature.com. Well, welcome back to this week's Monty Man's Meditorial entitled Broken for a Breakthrough. So when I heard the gentleman share that he was broken for a breakthrough in last night's meeting, it was reassurance that I'm not alone in this recovery community, that others have felt the defeat of powerlessness and the agony of symptoms that rage through our minds and bodies. This guy was sharing that he was just like us, broken and needing to be put back together by the God who is God. In his journey, this is exactly what had happened. But it took a surrender that required an admission of defeat before a restoration would begin. So here's my prayer. Dear God, though I was broken in my addiction, what I didn't know until I experienced the state of recovered was that I was broken for a breakthrough. Thank you for guiding me through the application and implementation of the 12 steps. As I worked through this process, your love broke through. and the obsession to drink was removed. The result? I recovered from a seemingly hopeless state of mind and body, so that I can be of maximum service to you, God, and the people that you put in my life. Help me to always remember that when I am weak, then that's when I am strong. That it is in admitting defeat that we become more than conquerors. Amen. Well, if you've enjoyed this week's meditorial, please let us know. Send us an email at take12radio@comcast.net. That's TAKE, the number 12, radio@comcast.net. Or leave a comment on our YouTube channel or our Podomatic page. Our closing song is by Andy Anderson, and it's entitled, If I'd Known I'd Live This Long, well, I'd taken better care of myself. Here's Andy.
If I'd known I'd live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself. Ow. 60's hippie pushing 60. My brain's not at its best. Acid burned out half the cells, dope gunked up the rest. Alcohol took its toll, and what the mushrooms did, God knows. I remember what I did back when I was 10, but not 10 seconds ago. If I'd known I'd live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself. Not abused the fatty foods, knocked off smokes as well. Done a little exercise, put a few bucks aside. If I'd known I'd live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself. Teenagers look right through me as if I wasn't there. I stand up, I'm still bent over in the shape of the chair. I ignore mirrors, cause my dad looks back in fright. I can't grow hair where I want it, and where I don't, it grows inches overnight. If I known I'd live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself. I had so much of that greasy stuff, and the lunatic soup as well. Been kinder to my mind, and mindful of my kind. If I known I'd live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself. I hope I die before I get old, was my claim to fame. Shot down in flames of glory like Lenny, Jimmy, and James. Now practicing golf swings while my body falls apart. From the thinnest hair to my tiniest toe, I only hope I die before I rot. If I'd known I'd live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself. If I was a house, I'd be condemned. I'm not well, I yell. They say shut up, there's those words of man. But what if there's not? What if I'm to be the one there was no one ever words of man? If I don't I'd live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself. Not abused the fatty foods, knocked off smokes as well. Done a little exercise, put a few bucks aside. If I known I'd live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself. Yeah, if I known I'd live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself.
All right, For more of Andy's great sounds, you can find him on Apple Music. Just type in, "If I'd Known I'd Live This Long," Andy Anderson. Until our next broadcast, this is the Monty Man, and I am wishing God's perfect serenity for you.
This has been a broadcast of KHLT Recovery Broadcasting.